How is everybody today? I'm just seeing if I can find it. There. There it is. And I think that's it. Think that's it. Well, today we are going to make, let me see if I got any comments. We are going to make a witch's hat out of a Christmas tree. And I thought, everybody loves the witch hat, and you get it at the Dollar Tree for $1, and they're plastic, and they end up breaking. So I thought I would just cut one out of the Christmas tree, and from Unique in the Creek. Then what I thought we would do, let me see. Yes, my glue gun's on. Sorry. I'm Debbie with Down Home Crafty Things, and we are going to make out of the witch hat shape. I thought maybe I might have the witch hat. Here is one that I had made last year out of the witch's hat from the Dollar Tree. But we can do the same thing, and this is plastic, so you really have to be careful or you will break it. So, I thought, let's make a fall hat out of this. Hello, Debbie. Hi, Rose and Trish. Or Tisha. Sorry. So, what I thought we'd do is take regular burlap, and I'm going to fold it in half. Okay, we can either use zip tie or glue. So I'm going to try a zip tie first and see how that works. All this is going to be a work in progress because I have not done this before. I just thought, and I put that in backwards. The zip tie has a flat side and a bubbled side. The flat side is the side that you need to have for it to zip correctly. Now I did drill a few holes in this so that a few extra holes to make sure if I need them or not. I don't know if we'll need them, but we will zip tie that in. Hi, Pat. And so we're just going to wrap this. I need to wrap the end. We're going to wrap the end down like this to cover that end. See how the end is now? It's covered. Then we will take this and just wrap it, and I did it in halves because on the other witch hats we wrap them also in ribbon or tulle. So I thought this would be cute if we made it like a fall door hanger or wall hanger. It would be really cute hanging in a bedroom. It'd be cute at the hospital or the old age home. Hello, Karen. And you just kind of wrap it kind of tight And you see that it's giving it the hat look. And then I'm going to keep wrapping. And what you can do to make sure that this does not slide is put some zip ties. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut it a little bit longer than what I need it. And see, I still got enough to make another one. And I'm going to take this, let me see here. And I think what I'm going to do is put a zip tie in it. Because we can cover that zip tie up. That zip tie will be covered up in the front because we're going to put leaves. Hi, Lily. Hi, Karen. First time watching. Good. I love my first time watchers. I hope you like it. I'm Down Home Crafty Things. My name is Deborah. My husband and I started this business. I'm cutting this off. I thought I might need a little extra. Now, what you can also do, if you want to make sure none of this falls, we could go down in here and put just a little bit of glue, or we could put a zip tie in one of the holes. So what I think I'm going to do on the back, so it won't fall, is I'm going to stick just a little bit of glue down in each one of these on the back so that it won't fall, or it won't have a chance to fall. Now, you don't have to do this. You can use zip ties if you don't have a glue gun. If you don't have zip ties, you can use glue. And then we'll just put that right on there, and it will not go, it won't slide because we've got the back sturdy. I didn't do the top piece here. There. I'm just putting a little glue in there just to make sure that it won't go nowhere. And then what I thought, at the top, I want to put a bow. I thought maybe that might look cute, a bow. But first we're going to do the bottom. And what I was thinking about the bottom, you can get these at the dollar or at Walmart, because that's where I got them. And all I'm going to do is push the leaves up, and they were 86 cents is what this bunch was. And I have several different kinds that I'm wanting to try. But I'm going to take the leaves and I'm pushing them all to the top, and then I'm going to cut them off. And I'm leaving about 1 inch is what I'm leaving. There. And then I also have some picks that has berries. Oh, I knew what you meant, Pat. That's fine. Sometimes I know these phones, they do typo error. So, now, that's one pick. But then I thought, wouldn't it be pretty with berries in it? So I thought, well, we'd cut some berries off. And would probably put some of those in there. I don't know if we'll use any. I'm just cutting this stuff off to see if we want to add it. I got this at Walmart also. There's even a pine cone if we want to stick that in there. There's a pumpkin. We're just going to kind of decorate the bottom and maybe even the top. Who knows? Then I have these color leaves and I have these color leaves. So that's something we might look at too. any color leaves that we want to put in the bottom. What I'm going to do is go ahead and load me some zip ties in. And I did put an extra roll of hose in the bottom. And I don't think we're going to need every hoe. I think it's going to be like every other. So that's all I'm going to do is just do every other on the bottom. And if we need that hoe right next to it, we'll use it. Oh, run out of zip ties. Hi, Colleen. Thank you, Pat. I really appreciate it. Really appreciate it. This is just a harebrained idea I had, because I know on the, I put that one in backwards, on the witches hats that you get at the Dollar Tree, they're plastic and they break really easy. And when you have something decorated, you would like to use it year after year. And I figured by using the Unique in the Creek Christmas tree board, it would be easy. And then what I was going to do is lay these leaves, pull it down here, because I want my leaves all laying a certain way where we can put them, zip tie them in. What I'm going to do is I'm going to zip tie this first one in and see how it goes. If I can do it. There. Colleen, first time. Glad to see you. I love your last name, Benjamin. My son's name was Benjamin. Patrick Benjamin. He died 2 years ago. He was 32. He had a TBI, brain injury, and it about killed me. That's when I started reefing, because this is good therapy. So, I think that's going to look the way we want. See, there's one leaf on. And then let's do this yellow. Mix up some colors here. And what I'm doing is I'm zip tying the stick, and then we can pull the leaves however we want. So you're just kind of placing them in there. And pulling your zip tie. And if we need to take the glue and put the leaf where we need them, we can. Hi, Janet. Lily. Now, is this not going to look fall? This was just a harebrained idea I had. And I'm doing the bottom first. Probably ought to be doing the top, but I'm doing the bottom first. It will fit in between a screen door, that's for sure. And I'm just cutting these off as we go. And I've been saving the little plastic tips to recycle. This is an older board. It is their wooden board. I have plastic ones, but I thought this would be great to try to use some of my old ones up, which you could do this with the plastic board just as easy. And if anybody would like any of these boards made for them so they can make one, I will make it out of the plastic for you. So then everything's plastic. that leaves bent. There. I think that's going to be pretty. We need some more yellow going in there. Yeah, we need another yellow. Here. I wonder what berries would look like. We're going to lay some berries in there. See what the berries look like laid in there. Now we're going to have to turn these leaves. These leaves are turning every which way but the way I want them to on this one. The thing about it, we can try anything. We can put anything in here and see if we like it. And if we don't, we can cut it out. That's what's so easy about these boards, because you can always trim them. And I'm going to cut this stem off there. And then, let's see, we need another leaf going this way. Yeah, we do. I think that might do it. Turn this leaf over. Like I said, we might have to use just a little bit of glue to lay our leaves the way we want them. We won't have to use much. That zip tie is way too loose. I did not tie it tight enough. So let's take it out and put another one in. Hello, Cheryl. From Michigan, Indiana. I'm going to put these kind of crossways, like this. And let me get my zip tie, and let's put that back in there. And tighten it really good this time, because I didn't tighten it very well. There. But I didn't have these laying in there because I decided to add this one last. That's the fun thing about these boards. You can change your mind. You can do anything you want. Turn that around. Put that in there. And then let's zip this together. Let's see if we can make it stay this time. It's got more to bite onto this time. There. Pulled it really, really tight. And then we'll put that leaf there, and there's some berries coming up through there. Now that's our first row. It's very hard. It's very hard to keep going, but we have to. I lost a baby when he was 3 days old, and then I lost my son at 32. And it has been hard. Some days are harder than others, but I will tell you that this wreath is therapy. We call it wreath therapy. And I'm up here in his room is right next door where he died. And it was because of a brain injury is the reason. I took care of him for almost 5 years. And he is just number one. The afternoon from sunny in Arizona, first time watching Barbara. Well, I'm glad to see you. I try to come on every day at 2 o'clock. I know I'm running behind. I was ordering from Vistaprint, and it took a little longer. I didn't know it would take 45 minutes, but it did. Now I'm just loading these in. And I did cut another roll of, or drill another roll of holes, so if I needed them. But I didn't know if I would need them or not. And I thought it's better to have them than not. So now I've loaded my board. I've loaded my board with my zip ties for this next row. And I thought we might stick some acorns and some, maybe even a pumpkin with leaves. See, I have like this. I thought this might be cute up in here somewhere. We'll turn it kind of like that. Let's put some more leaves in. Turn the leaves so that they show. And I'm going to zip tie this. And it doesn't look like it's going to take very long to make one of these. And that's a good thing too. And these are really good for kids. Kids can make these. If they can pull a zip tie, you could help your child make something like this. I've got a Girl Scout troop that is going to make some things for Halloween with these boards. And they were going to make something for their mother for Mother's Day, and then they had ball games and band recitals, and our school is out now. Oh, I am so sorry, Sherry. My heart goes out. My heart goes out for you, honey. Because I know the feeling. I know the feeling. I'm right there with you. It never goes away. It never goes away. Some days are better than others. My son left a little girl. She'll be 14 in June. And it's been very hard on her too, because she worshipped her daddy so much. But he had an aneurysm. There was nothing we could do about it. Now, I think what I'm going to do is try putting this pumpkin in there. I think that pumpkin might look cute in the bottom of there. What do y'all think? Hi, Cecilia Thompson. I think I'm going to put the pumpkin in there too. Or maybe not the pumpkin. I will use the anchor. Put the anchor in, the anchored. I can't even say the word. Anchor. Y'all know what I'm talking about, don't you? We're going to put the anchor in there. I need some more leaves. Some bigger leaves. And like I say, you can get these at Walmart. They're not very high at all. I think the bigger bunch was like $2.99. This big bunch was. And then the littler ones was like 89 cents, like I said. But we're going to lay these leaves down in here. And they cover quite a bit of ground, it looks like. And let me find the zip tie. Let me see. Put the zip tie up through there. And like I said, we've got another row. We can put zip ties. And pull it tight. And if you notice, can't see the zip ties. Hello, everybody. I am so glad you're all joining. I know in the wreathing community that I was sticking that in there, wasn't I? I don't know if I can get it in there now or not. Might have to go in it. Wait a minute. I might. Yes. Yes, 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 yes. I did get it in there. That's what we got so far. Let's put some more leaves. I like these leaves best. I think they cover. They cover better. They're bigger. Hi, Gwen. I think I said your name right. Sherfield, I could say that. I don't mean to butcher anybody's name. Let's see, get that zip tie. And we're going to put these right here. And like I said, we can always put more. We'll just have to dig them out. We just have to dig them out. You got to make sure that you got the right zip tie, because the zip ties are all crossing each other. Well, there's a leaf come off. We might need to put that on something here in a little bit. Turn that leaf right. And then we're going to cut the tail off. Let's see. Let's put some of these in there now. This color. We're putting every color in it. That's what I'm trying to do. And I think we can probably layer that with another piece. Put two pieces of leaves in there and cover it. Like I said, this is just one of my harebrained ideas I had with this. I just know I have made those witches' hats, and I can make them any way you want them. And I thought, you know, so many times when you get it done, then it'll break, and then you don't have much. Mississippi's in the house. In Canada. Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're just turning the leaves. This is something different. I might put a pumpkin over here in this corner. And we might put one in that corner. Get some more leaves here. Cut that off kind of short. We can lay this one in here, but then we need some more leaves to cover up this spot. Let's see. We'll go with this color. And this is just an example of something that you can do. This will be in my Etsy store, if anybody would like to purchase it. There. Now, there's the zip tie. See, if we put enough leaves to cover, then you don't have to worry about seeing the zip ties. And just tie them tight. And then you can turn your leaves over. We have another one right here. If we put the pumpkin there, up here, I think all we're going to need is some leaves. So let's just get another. These leaves were $3 from Walmart. I knew they wasn't high. I had one that was 89 cents. wasn't it? Something like that. Wasn't very high. So then we do this. Yes, this is the tree board, and I just took the skill saw to it. I drawed my witch hat out, and I took the skill saw to it. But if anybody wants to purchase a tree board, you can go to my Etsy shop, and if you will order it, and then in the comments put that you would like for it to be a witch's hat, I will cut it for you. Now, you can get these from Unique in the Creek. And if you use Crafty Things, all capital letters, you can get your boards 10% off, or anything you purchase through them. Now, they do sell the boards at, I don't know if they got the Christmas tree boards or not. I think they do on Amazon. I'm not really positive. Just turn your leaves the way you want them. And like I said, we can always put a spot of glue if the leaf won't behave. But I don't think we're going to need any more here at the top. I think it's going to cover pretty good. And then I wanted to put this pumpkin right here at the top. Well, that's zip ties I've already cut off and didn't put in my thing. There, let's put this. But I use a skill saw on the boards. You can even use a skill saw on the plastic boards. But I just had some of these wooden boards still left, and I thought I needed to use them. They're good boards. Okay, now we put the pumpkin that way, and we got the grass. I'm wanting to make sure all his little leaves are hanging the way they're supposed to be. Let me make sure he is just like he's supposed to be, because we want all those little grassy things up here so that you can see them. And then I'm going to bend it right below it like that, and then I'm going to stick him in here, and I'm going to try to make him go underneath some of them leaves that I've already got in there, and that way he would be in there better. He'd be locked in there better. And then we pull that. And let's see if I can bend him around here like I want him. Yes, I can. And we put these little leaves up here. Like I said, we might end up taking a little bit of glue, and I think I will, because that leaf is not wanting to stay where I want it to. And we'll just put the leaf. I put just a little bit of glue on that leaf, and I think I'm going to put a little bit on that one. And then you stick them down in there, hold that for a minute, so that it'll stay. There we go. Okay, that's what we got so far. I think we need to put something over here in this corner too, to make it more even. I don't know whether it should be an acorn or another pumpkin. Let's see here. Or should it be like some of these berries? These are different. We could put some of these berries in here. Think about that. Like that. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. We're going to put these berries up here at the top. And then I have a variety on here. And I'll have to cut the stem off. Then we take the leaves and kind of pull it out a little bit. Like this. Now, this is what we've got so far. We've got all these leaves. So now what we need to do is decorate something here at the top. And I'm just going to throw out an idea, maybe putting berries. I've got a little sign. It was $4.99. And it says, Fall Breeze and Autumn Leaves. And that might look cute on here. I want to take that apart. It's got a little wire that's holding it. And then we can take this and kind of put this down in here. Like this. It's got the little raffia there. What do y'all think about that? All right, Carrie. Thank you, though. If you don't care, spread the love. We'll put that there. And let's make a bow for the top. We'll put a bow for the top. And we might put some leaves in the bow. I don't know. We'll have to just figure that out as we go. Because I don't know if a pumpkin will look cute if in here or not. I don't know. No, I don't like it. Alright, now we're going to make a bow. And I think I'll make it on my Easy Bow Maker. Because we want a bow for the top. No, it goes this way. You like it? You love it? It's cute. Well, I've got plaid and I've got sleeve ribbon. So we'll put both of them on. And I'm going to leave the tails a little long so that we can cut them off. It's better to have them long than short. And I think the bow probably about a 4-inch. Yeah, about 4 inches. And then twist. And then you go through this again and you put your finger where the 4-inch is. Put this down and you twist. And I'm going to make it have four of them on there. So there's to the 4-inch. And then we twist. And then to the 4-inch again. And we twist. So we have that much of the bow. Like I said, I did leave these long because I might want to curl the ends of them. Making a bow out of the tubing, that would be good too. We can try it. Because I have orange tubing. Let's make the bow, and we might even put tubing in the bow. Now we're going to use the leaves. Leaf print. I didn't even dovetail these ends. But I'll show you what I'm talking about when I get it done, about curling them. I'm always wanting to curl my 1.5 inch. So I'm going to leave these long too, but we're going to make this 3 inches instead of 4. These loops are going to be 3 inches. So you put it back down in there and you twist. And then make this one. This little board has, on the Easy Bow Maker, has numbers on it. And twist. I'm going to go ahead and put 4 loops on it because I did 4 loops on the other. I just kind of like 4 loops. Make it 3 inches and twist. And then we're going to make that one 3 inches and twist. And then I'm going to cut it off, dovetail it. And let's see what a little tubing's going to look like if we put a little tubing in there. I cannot pronounce your first name. Ellen. I'm sorry, I ain't even going to try to butcher it. So what we're going to do is take this, take the tubing, and I'm just going to wrap it like this. Go back and forth in the hand. Put 3 or 4 of them on there. And stick them down in there. Then that way, when they can just go crazy. And then cut this off. Now we're going to take a zip tie. We're going to go under the bow. And if it's too big, we'll make a smaller one. And then I zip tie it, and I get it to grab teeth before I ever pull it out. I get the zip tie. Then I take and I make sure pretty well everything is kind of where I want it. Then I take the zip tie and I turn it to the back. And I pull it tight. Okay, now I'm going to put another zip tie so that we can put it on the top. We can zip tie it to the top of it in that zip tie. Okay, we'll pull that tight as we can pull it. And we're going to cut it. Okay, and before I even get it up there, I'm going to go ahead and roll my bow, roll my tails. And what I do, I take and I put it around my finger. And I roll it. And if you all don't care, would you please like and share my page? Maybe your friends would like to see it, or share it to your timeline so you can go back and watch it if you want to. Really appreciate it. Like a big hug. I'm rolling these up, and then I'm going to show you what I'm going to do. I love to roll these up and make curls out of them. See, if you'll take your finger and just let that go over your finger when you are turning it, you can roll your ribbon whole lot easier. All my ribbon is wire. And then, let's see, pull this one down. Let it curl. I love for my ribbons to curl. Oh, I haven't rolled this one up yet. You love the hat? Well, I was just trying to use my imagination. With the Unique and the Creek boards, it is so easy to use your imagination. And I could see a witch's hat. And I know they're very popular in this area around Christmas time. You can make elf hats. You can make all kinds of little hats. All kinds of little decorations. And it works pretty good because I would sell this for $30. And which that is not very high. I'm going to cut these little stringers off. I don't like them that long. Okay, and then I'm going to puff up this bow just a little bit. Do it like this. And you know, we could put a little pine cone or something in the middle, berries or something in the middle of the bow, and it would be really pretty. There, I got that. And then we're going to put this on top. And what I'm going to do is just run it through the burlap at the top. And zip tie it on. We'll have to put a hanger on it too, because I didn't put a hanger. And that's what that looks like. I don't know if we even need the sign. What do you all think? Because we could stick some berries. Let me see. I've got some more berries down here we could stick in there if we wanted to put, like, here is, well, there's a thing of berries. We could just kind of stick some of these down in there and give it a little decoration. You like the berries better than the sign? Let's see what else we got we could stick in there. I've even got, let's see if this works. This has even got a little flower on it. Leaves and a flower. Wonder if that'll scoot up any. Yeah, it does. We need it to scoot up just a little bit. And then let me bend this flower where it's over a little bit. And see what this looks like. Let me put it down here. And let's see, I might put them berries in there too. What do y'all think about that? You like this? Leave sign and berries in bow. So you think we need to leave some berries in the bow, which we can do that. Put a little bit of glue there, and we will glue these berries in there. Stay very good, but I'll make them. Okay. So you think that's plenty right there? Y'all like it like this? You want me to put the sign back to see what it looks like? You like it with the plain metal. I've got 2 putting the sign on, and I've got 2 removing it. So, what do we do? See how these little streamers just kind of make the bow, I think. I love the little streamers. Leave the sign out. There we go. I understand. Put raffia up as the bow on the next one when we use this sign. Okay, what y'all think? Y'all like it? And can you believe that was a Christmas tree? And it's not going to break because it is wood. I think it turned out kind of cute. So, how about if we meet here again tomorrow at 2 o'clock? No, y'all won't make me nuts. Oh, I've got to put a hanger on it. Can't hang it up without a hanger. I just noticed I didn't put the hanger. I'm just taking a zip tie and putting at the top where it can hang. Like this. So, who knows what we're going to make tomorrow. If somebody has an idea of something they would like to see made, all you have to do is PM me. Send it to me through the messenger. And I'll do my best to make it. So, if you haven't shared, share. And thanks a lot for joining me. Appreciate it. Y'all have a good evening. Bye.